right, on a very, very, very wet end to an Explore. We are off for the final time from Fossa, unless I decide to come and do some drone footage tomorrow. But you know what, I don't think I'm going to. I think I'm happy with what I've got. I've got some stuff I can use from the Explores as well for the intro, so I don't think I need to worry about it. But I reckon there's at least 100 buildings, or 100 homes, sorry, that I've not been in. I've not been in any of these down here, not one. There's a pump there, not that you can see it because it's rainy. Oh, this is that ridiculously tight bit of road. Don't like it. There's a chemist down here. Oh God, I'm gonna hit this. Don't like it. It's not the pole at this side I'm bothered about. It's the metal bar that's down at the edge. There we go. We're through. Very, very ropey bit of road. Don't like it. If you've got a bigger car than this, you're screwed. But yeah, somewhere down here, like there's all these buildings that we've not been to on the left. All the ones on the right we can't go to. But look, all these that are shuttered up and like sectioned off. Could have gone to any of these, but I'm so tired. I've been doing this 16 hours in total now for over 2 days. 16 hours doing anything is tiring. Walking around these places and jumping off stuff is even more tiring. Anyway, we're back down to civilization. I think I'm gonna go and get a McDonald's. Right, back. I don't know if I've got my torch on. Back to my wonderful, wonderful apartment. I've left all the doors shut in here and it is boiling. It's so nice and warm. I am also filthy. I'm so dirty. I could do with a shower tonight, but I don't know whether I can. I don't know whether my body's going to let me do anything other than get a drink, get some more of this delightful tart, or something off here, and go to sleep. I haven't even got the strength to get a plate. I know much. I will tidy up in the morning, don't worry. Orange juice is needed, not down my leg, but, and this thing is delightful, by the way. It's so nice, so good. Anyway, I'm going to bed, and tomorrow we're going to have an action-packed filled day just for me and you. Good morning. I'm very tired. It is. I can't even open my eyes properly. It's 9:30, so really I should be getting up. I didn't get in till 4:30, which is mad. 4:30 by the time I got home. Well, actually, I got back at 4. I got to sleep for about 4:30. But I need to go and get some food. I've messaged these people. I feel really bad. I know the lighting in here is horrendous, so I'm sorry about that. But I messaged the people at 4:30 saying, can I stay for an extra night? And she replied straight away. I must have woken her up. I feel so bad. I thought she was just going to see it in the morning, but clearly not. So she said, yeah, it's fine. She's charging me even less money than last night, so it's £51 for tonight. I just need to pay her in cash, that's all. So I've got to get up and go and get some cash, which I don't really want to do at this moment. I would like an extra hour in bed, but it's only fair on air. So I want to go get some juice. I want to go and get, I know I've got breakfast here, but I want to eat out. So I'm dead, I'm so dead. My head's banging. So I get some tablets, I think. But very successful. I'm really pleased with how things have gone. 4 videos. 4 videos in 2 nights. But happy with that. Really happy with that. Right, I could hardly walk this morning. My legs. Oh God, I'm naked. There's a mirror there, that's not good. Yeah, so I'm staying here for an extra night. The guys just messaged me and said, that I can bring in payment this afternoon. I don't need to rush, so that's good. But I need a shower, I need the toilet, and I need to go get something to eat. It's like 11:15, which is a bit later than I wanted to be up, but I got home at 4:30, so it's to be expected really. So anyway, gonna get myself sorted. Motivation, I can sleep when I get home. Just get myself sorted. My eyes are dead, my legs are worse. Right, off out we go. It's 11:20, which is later than I wanted to go out, but I do need to catch up occasionally and stop being so tired. So, we're gonna go and get some cash for this guy, go and get some food, and go and have a look round really. I want to, like yesterday, I feel like I wasted it a little bit for you yesterday. Didn't show you as much as I could, but I felt like I also needed some sleep. Car's there, we'll leave the car. The car can stay here today. I've hardly spent any money on fuel this time. Like literally quarter of a tank. So it'll be half a tank by the time I get back pretty much. And so that's really good. It's probably maybe 20 quid's worth of fuel the whole time I've been here. So I'm really happy about that. So I have been stupid. I've left my hoodie at home. Obviously I've got one that I've go out exploring in, but it's filthy. So I might go and see if I can buy a hoodie, because I'm a bit chilly today. The sun, you can just see it there. Looks like it might push through for later. But for now, I'm feeling the nip of cold. And I'm so glad I did the drone footage yesterday, because it was beautiful blue skies. Today, it's very grey. So I managed to get it done. And that's why I'm definitely not going back to do any more drone footage now, because it just won't match up, it won't look right. Right, so this building I was looking at yesterday and said I might go, oh God, I better not drop my keys down here. God, they're in my hand really weird as well. Yeah, so this building, if you look, it's got scaffolding. Maybe it hasn't, maybe that's bars on the windows. Where did I just see scaffolding? There's scaffolding inside there somewhere anyway. Can't see it now, but there's also big cracks down the building, which makes me wonder if they're going to start doing it up. But like I said, there's been photos of this place 2 years ago that look exactly the same as they do now. See, the problem is they're doing this place up next door, and I just wonder if I've left it to the wrong day. If I'd done this yesterday on a Sunday, there'd be no workmen about. Although this evening, never know. Right, so we're back at that square that we were at yesterday, where they're basically digging the whole lot up and starting again. That's what it used to look like. And the building's there. Now that one, I think is just there. If you look, it seems like they're doing all of the buildings around here, big buildings. I don't know how they do it. I genuinely don't know how they live somewhere where there's a constant earthquake battle. Like literally houses falling down and then building new houses, and then houses falling down and then building new houses. Just seems crazy. Like, I know it's an established city, but you would have thought at some point they would have just gone, you know what, can't live here anymore, we need to go somewhere else. Like, I think it's past it now. It's past the point of no return, because there's so many big buildings like that are already here, so many good buildings, so much history, so they can't leave. But they're like, you constantly have this threat of you could be dead tomorrow because it could kick off again. It's just mad. I couldn't live like that. I'm having quite a weird experience here, and this doesn't normally happen. That guy behind us there, and quite a lot of people keep like just saying hello to me. And I know that sounds like normal, like you go out and they're like, people are like, hey, I hope you're alright. But it's not like that. I'm getting stared at a lot, and it's weird. Like yesterday, I was eating that donut thing I bought, and a man just went and watched me go past, and I was a bit horrible, to be fair. I was like, what are you looking at? He said, oh, you're eating. I'm like, well, yeah, you don't need to watch me eating. So
I don't really get it. Is it because I'm wearing shorts? Is it where I'm wearing a t-shirt and everybody else is wearing big coats? Is it because I'm fat and everybody is thin? What is it? What is the reason? I don't know. Maybe I just look English. Maybe I just look different. I don't know. But not everybody, but a lot of people just stare at me. Not gonna lie, I've just spent 5 minutes being really tempted to go and get a tattoo, but I'm not because it'll waste money and waste time. But then I noticed this place, Bathtub Distillery Illegal. It's not really great, like advertising that your place is illegal. I'm trying to find some food places, some different ones. I don't know where I'm going now. I'm just wandering the back streets currently. I want to find something really cool, something a bit different to what I've had. Right, I am currently well and truly lost. I have no idea where I am, and you know what? It's brilliant. I genuinely like coming to cities and just getting myself so lost and then finding my way back and finding new things and finding different stuff. I just think it's a really good way. It's like a mini adventure, trying to find stuff. And you might end up walking 25 miles and like seeing nothing, but sometimes you just fall across something really cool. Now, I've decided to come down this way and I think I might regret it because it's a big steep hill, which means I'm going to walk back up the big steep hill. But it's because I can see the tops of a mountain a bit further up here, and you know what I'm like with mountains. So I'm going to go down and see what I can find. Right, the first place we've come to is this place. I am going to go and have a quick look in, you know. Oh, look at this. Does that mean that's inside there? Because if it is, I know they're doing work on it, but it's very tempting. Now that obviously is going to be shut if I came back. Can't really see a great deal in there. But it's tempting. Some of these buildings have got amazing things inside them, and I just want to see them. I don't want them. I suppose they're doing all this to stop people not being able to see them, but I want to see them now. I'm very impatient. I won't be here when that's finished. That's why I want to see it. Right, let's have a look inside here. Look in the distance as well. Over the top of the houses, it's like Mount Fuji. It's massive. But yeah, I'm gonna check this place out, see what it's like, see if it's any good. It might be that I get in here and come straight out. Ah yeah, there's something. Oh no, you can go in. This place is massive. Huge place. Now, if you've seen the video I made yesterday with the confessional boxes in the big church that I went into, this is like a bigger version of that. It's huge. And look, this is all the medieval art on the wall they've tried to save. Bits on the pillar. So it wouldn't have been as white as this probably back in the day. It would have been murals and pictures all over, more like this, where there's Mary laid down while a cow looks at her, and a dog sits with a man, and a baby is in a bath. All a bit strange really, some of the artwork you get in these places, but imagine it all painted up like that section we're going to go and look at now. Now I'm not able to go right up to this, so I'll probably have to I'm going to have to zoom in to give you a better idea of what it's like. It is really good. It's not as good as the artwork last night. So Fossa has got a better lot of artwork than this. I think this is older though. Then coming around this side, that music's very peaceful. Oh, this bit's good. This is my favourite bit. Let's go in here. It's very dull in here. I haven't brought a single torch with me because I didn't think I'd need them. But this is all beautiful, isn't it? Look at that. Absolutely fantastic. Now, based on last night, there'll be somebody buried under there. There'll be a load of bones, like the leg bone that we saw in yesterday's video. I don't know when the video came out. I don't know why I keep saying yesterday's video. It's because I filmed it yesterday. But look at that. Is it Mary showing the King Jesus? I don't really understand what half of these things depict, but they are beautiful. Look at that. So good. And then on the opposite wall, and above at this side as well. And then we've got one sort of proper painting there as well. Anyway, I'm not going to spend all day looking in churches. I know a lot of people enjoy it, some people don't. I really do, but I wouldn't want to go in church after church after church. I just want to see something different and that represents the town as well. I might end up going another one today, depends what I see. But I just like popping in places as you walk past. Oh, wow. Look at this. That's all very gold and white, isn't it? I bet there was artwork on there at some point. I just wonder how many times this place has been damaged by earthquakes. Oh, if there wasn't a camera there, I was going to try that door, but best not. Well, that music soothed my soul for the day. That wind's picked up again. I hope it doesn't start banging it down with rain, because I can't be doing with that with no day. I'm going to have to try and get one, I think. The only problem is, I haven't really got enough room for another one. So, because I have this backpack and that is it. And at the moment, I've got an extra tripod already. I've got an extra pair of shorts that I carried in my hand. And I managed to sneak those through. So I don't know if I'll get away with an extra pair of shorts, an extra tripod, and a hoodie that is really too big for my bag. I don't want them to say, no, you can't bring these. Got to leave them at the airport. I was ready to do that with a tripod because I've got two. Don't really want to have to do that, but anyway, let's keep going. Right, I've got to be quick because there's Africa on the radio and I don't want to get done for copyright. I've got loads of sandwiches, buns, a cappuccino as usual, Coke, and fizzy water for some reason, which is really weird, but smashing it with the food. I am starving. Right, absolutely smashed that. Anyway, more copyrighted music. Right, so the weather is definitely changing. There's rain coming over the hills. It's cold. Right, this place not only has copyrighted music inside, it's playing it outside as well. That's not good. That was really good food though. Really, the sandwiches were amazing. So tasty. So, I need to try and find a hoodie because it is dropped cold. And I mean, probably 5 degrees cold. Which is fine on my legs, but whenever I've got no hoodie on, then I start to drop cold. So let's see what I can find. Right, so I've come down to the other end of that square. I've actually found loads and loads of like, oh, that light's going a bit mental. Loads of food. I'm going to show you in there, but I'm not going to now. Loads of food places, but everything apart from the food places seems to be shut. It's really strange. It's a Monday. God, that's a tight fit. Bloody hell. It's a Monday, you would expect everything still to be open, but it's not. Also, this place, every building, just about, is being rebuilt. It's like the abandoned place we went yesterday. Like half the town is okay, and half the town is in ruins. It's madness. Like, have you ever seen such a lovely looking town look so desolate? Like, there's not many people about. There's cars everywhere parked, but just not many people, which is weird. And all the buildings are like this, being supported with scaffolding or wood. It's just really odd. I find it really strange. I've never been anywhere like this, but it's back to the earthquake situation though, isn't it? I want to go in here. I want to see what these places are like. So tempted to try the door. I'm so tempted. I'm going to try the door. Nah, not going in anywhere in there. And then people appear from round corners, and it scares me. Anyway, looking for this sports shop. Right, I've had a change of heart again. No pun intended. I've had a change of heart. I'm actually going to go and get in the car. When I get in the car, I'm going to go and drive somewhere. Because everything's shut. Like, everything is shut. It's dead. The only people you see is workmen. It's crazy. I don't get it. This is like a bleeding ghost town. So I'm going to get in the car. I don't want to waste my time here. I ain't really got anything to do today. So I thought I'd show you guys some good stuff, but there's nothing to show you. It's a beautiful place, but there's nothing really to show you. Right, I've just had to walk back up into town like an idiot because I needed a cash machine to give the guy some cash to stay again tonight. But it's my own personal bank, Bankomat. Anyway, let's get some out. Right, got the money to go and pay for the hotel in this silly European toy town money. It's rubbish. It's nowhere near as good as British pound sterling. Right, I've decided after half an hour of just chilling out, I'm going to Pescara. I think it's called Pescara, which is on the east coast of Italy. It's a seaside town, not like the UK seaside scene, totally different. But I'm going to go there. It's 2 o'clock. It takes an hour and a half to get there, so I'll be there for 3:30. Go and have my tea there. I'm going for a wee, by the way. Go and have my tea there, and then have a look round, and then head back over here. Yeah, my thoughts are, I've had a wee, and I've washed my hands, so don't worry. But my thoughts are, I can mooch round here, in a place that's pretty much dead at the moment. There's nothing here. There's loads of it, but it's all shut. I don't know if it's just a Monday thing in Italy. But if I get over there and everything's shut, it's no different. So at least then I've seen somewhere else, I've been somewhere else. And there's a possibility things might be open over there. So worth a try. Anyway, off to the car. I'm going to try and go the scenic route, I think. See if we can see anything good while we're out and about. See, the sun does actually seem to be making, well, you can't really tell on there, but it is making its way out. So hopefully, when we get out of the mountains, in the car, out of the mountains into the sea, it might be quite nice. Right, we're just driving away from my apartment. Look at this place up here. I've actually seen a photograph of this in the town. Look at it. That is a bit spectacular, that place. I don't know what it is. There's some really big buildings knocking about that I don't know what they are, but they're all very, very spread out. So look at all the cranes everywhere. I still can't get over how much damage has been happening to this place. Right, heading towards the mountains. That's their local football team stadium. Looks like it's just made out of concrete. It's not the nicest stadium I've ever seen in my life. But you can see, I don't know if you can see. Wait a minute. We're heading towards the mountains, as in like, I hope we go over them. But if I'm being honest, I think we'll probably go through a tunnel. But we'll see, fingers crossed. Right, I've just stopped for a minute. I've had to play around with the maps. So we were supposed to be going straight over there, and it takes you underneath the mountains. But what I've done is, I've put a little detour in to go to a place called Penne. Now it makes the time slightly longer. We'll be there at 4:30. But I don't really care, because that means we get to go on all the little roads in front of the mountains, which are behind. You can't, not this dark one here. There's the snowy mountains behind. You can't really see it. It's through the trees there. I'm hoping we get to go and see those. That's what I want. That's the aim. So we'll have to see how this goes on. I just want to see somewhere different, and like, you don't get mountains like that in England, really. You get some places in Scotland that are big, and these look slightly bigger, to be fair. And I do like snowy top mountains. I've told you this. So we're gonna go and try and get stuck in the mountains. And you know, if that happens now, I'm gonna kill myself. It's just not a clever move, is it really? Anyway, I need to go, because if I don't, it's going to be so late when we get there and so late when we get back. Not that we've got anything else to do, but let's go and enjoy it. Right, so we're finally heading up into the hills. I don't think we're going to go through this snowy bit. My aim for today is to touch some snow. I will get out of the car and I will play in the snow like a small child.
but I think we're going to go through like the hilly, mountainy bits that aren't covered in snow. Although I have just seen a sign that said up here is a ski resort, so, but maybe it's the wrong time of the year, but I suppose it's March, so I don't know. God, it's a bit good up here though. Look at this, wait a minute. Just had to change gear. Look at these rocks that we're driving through, big craggy rocks. There's a cross there at the side of the road, made out of metal girders. There's a man just wandering along it. Oh, look at this church. Look at this church built into the rocks. Oh, this is good. This is amazing. I'm so glad I came this way. And then into a tunnel after the church. Oh, this is brilliant. This is what having that bit of adventure and going off the beaten track's all about. Seeing things that you wouldn't see if you went on a motorway. I've just pressed something and it's made my... That's better. It's made it all defocus. But anyway, if we come to anything else good, I'll show you. Right, we just came round the corner. And this is in front of us. It is huge. It just doesn't do it justice on camera. Oh God, that's too zoomed in. Yeah, that's more like the view that I'm seeing at the moment. That's what it's looking like, and we're going into a village as well. It's all a bit battered, but good. Imagine if there's an earthquake here, you'd be screwed. It'd be horrendous. Anyway, we'll keep going. I think, yeah, it's straight up here. Oh, if we get to go right up there, it'd be so good. This is amazing. I'm just gonna have to stop, I think, to take photographs. Oh, I can't, because all those houses are there. I might have to do it while I'm in the car. This is very humbling how small and insignificant I feel now. Driving up next to this just makes you feel so small. And it's huge, so huge. I don't know whether to get out and fly the drone, but I also think it might be a bit cold for the drone around here, because it doesn't like cold temperatures, the old drone doesn't, but I'm not sure whether to or not. Might just have a quick try. Right, so I've just pulled into this little town on the hill. It's a pretty little place. It's quite hard to show you because everything seems very bright but dim, dull, can't speak, dull at the same time. I don't know what this is. Maybe the Italian army fighting in the... Did they fight? Like over the mountains? I don't know. I'm not sure. And then there's this place. But I'm going to get the drone up anyway. I just want to show this village and the mountains behind. But I'm very aware it's quite cold. So I don't know whether it's the best idea. Oh look, that's inside. That's inside there. Don't know if he's shouting at me, that man. No, I was talking to somebody over there. The crane that's going up there, that's up there, is moving about, so I've got to be careful with it. I don't want to cause any problems with the drone. Always bells in Italy, always bells.
Right, I've done some drone footage. I don't think it's the best I've ever done. I didn't want to lose signal, that's the problem, because I've got all these houses round me, mountains round me, so I got a bit scared with it. I didn't really do it as well as I could have done, but hopefully you'll like it. Hopefully it'll be all right. I'm so glad to get back in. I wish I'd managed to buy a hoodie. I am freezing cold. It's like -3. I've been stood out there in shorts and t-shirt for about 20 minutes. Right, let's get out of here down these horrible little roads. I'm gonna have to show you how to get out of this village. This guy here went and moved his van so I could film better. What a top lad. What a top lad. Yeah. Absolute legend. He did it purpose just so I could film. He didn't want me to get in the way. Right, look at this. This is where we've got to go down. Look at the mountains in the background and the blue sky. That just looks like another cloud. But it's not. It's mountains covered in cloud. Right. Look at this. This is a tight squeeze in half, isn't it? And then you've got to go around this corner to the left. So we'll get as far over right as we can. I'm probably going to have to do it in 2, to be fair. Because it's very tight. Yeah, I'm going to have to do it in 2. But look at the views. It's just such a shame it's not like sunnier. If it was sunnier, it definitely would be better. Sorry, I'm changing gear while holding you. That sounds weird. I'm holding you while I'm playing with my gear stick. Right, let's go. Oh, the better bit of the village is there. There's like a nice big clock face. Oh, it would have been better doing it round this side, but it's too late now. I've done it. I've done what I need to do. I'll move on, but I should have probably just... It's Father Christmas there. Bleeding March, man. But yeah, look at that. It's really good. What a place to live. I bet it gets really snowy here in winter, like ridiculously snowy. That's why half the places look a bit like chalets, like from Austria or somewhere like that. Anyway, let's go. Right, the road up there where I was supposed to be going is closed due to rockfall. So I'm going to have to go this way, which will probably take me under the mountain now, rather than through it, which is a shame. Oh, the ski, you can see the ski things up there as well. So, it's a shame really. I would have liked to have gone that way, but it is what it is, can't do anything about it. I don't want to get smashed in the head with a rock, do I? Right, here's the tunnel, so we're definitely going underneath it all. It is mad really, like what we have achieved to be able to go underneath a mountain is just pretty bizarre. And I'm getting text messages coming through while I'm under here, which shows the signal under here as well, which is weird. Anyway, you don't want to see the full length of a tunnel because it'll be a very long tunnel. Right, we've been driving through this tunnel for a good 10, maybe 15 minutes, and there keeps being bits coming off at the side. Like little tunnels that come off. Now, it could just be for like if they need to do work on things, like the, I would say air conditioning, but you know what I mean, like the air ventilation and stuff like that. It could be for things like that. But I always wonder, is this like the sort of place you would put a bunker to put your government in? Because I think it is. I think it's somewhere that would be amazing, like if there was a nuclear war or something like that, to stick all the important people. And there's tunnels off to the side constantly with big metal doors on them, like big sealed metal doors. I think that'd be the perfect place. Now, I don't want to become a conspiracy theorist at all, but I just think like it would be the ideal spot to put people, wouldn't it really? And I'm sort of tempted to try and find a way in, but there's no way in, is there? Let's be honest. And if there is, it's going to be well sealed. Right, I finally come out. This guy's been waiting to get past me for ages. I finally come out from under the mountains. Oh my lord, I didn't realise the mountain was above that mountain. Look at that up there. All I could see was these hills. I didn't even notice that at the top. And then over to this side, I can't really show you, but it drops off towards the sea. You can see where it gets flat towards the sea in a bit.
So I reckon you're about to see these mountains from the sea. Right, we're at Sarnie Go services. I'm not stopping here long. And the aim of the game is not to spend 40 euros like last time I was in one of these places. I just want to spend like 10 max to get myself a drink and something small to snack on, like some crisps or something. Right, I'm in here. My feet really hurt. I mean, like, they're absolutely killing. I've like bruised them again like I did last time, I think. I think that's what it is. And it's not good. It's not good at all. But this place is good. Like, sweets galore. These things, if you ever get the chance to have these, they are the best biscuits I've ever eaten. They're amazing. I'm gonna get some in the airport, I think, and take them home with me. But they are really, really good. I want some crisps, but I think the UK is the only country that do good crisps. Everything else is just so plain and boring. I can't find anything good. And it's weird because there's so much stuff, but nothing that I want. Can you tell I'm in that tired, grouchy, I've just done 2 big explores and I'm overtired mood now. Like, I'll pick up when I've eaten in a bit. I'll be fine again. I just want something nice to snack on. Right, so I came out spending 11 euros, which isn't too bad. I've cheered up now. I don't know. I think I've just been driving for a bit longer than I wanted to be. And I've gone a bit meh. But now I'm alright. I'm tired. That's what it is. That's why my eyes look like arse. I'm not saying they look like arseholes. Not far off though. Anyway, I'll show you what I've got. They're all pretty boring. Now the biggest rip-off was the Red Bull. It's €3.50 for a normal can size, or €3.90 for a larger one. In the UK, you can usually get the small one for about £1.49, so maybe €1.80, €1.90. So this is a proper rip-off, what we got in a bag. That Red Bull is definitely going to fall on the floor in a second. We've got the most awful, boring looking crisps you have ever seen for €3, which is loads for fucking shit crisps. What else? Mr. Tom, which has surprised me because I thought you could only get those in the UK, but clearly not. Bottle of water, because I feel like I should have a bottle of water in the car, and I need to drink more water anyway. This thing that was at the till for €1, which looks alright, to be fair. It looks quite nice. I like stuff with nuts and grains and stuff in it, so I'll crack on and have that. I think, is that it? Oh no, there is one more item. Good old pack of peanut M&Ms. So, I don't think that's bad for €11. It's only the Red Bull that's messed me up, because the Mr. Tom was 50 cents. So, I don't mean like a dodgy wrapper. I mean, it was like 50 cents, which is like, what, 30 pence or something, 35 pence. So, not complaining. Anyway, let's get to where we want to go before it's dark. Right, it's 6 o'clock at night, and we've just got here. So, it's took me as long to get over the mountains as it has to get from the edge of this town into where I need to be. It has been horrendous with the traffic. It's almost dark. I've come for my food and I've come to walk down to the sea. That is the only reason I've come. I just thought I want to... My thought behind it was, when I was in Italy last time, I was near Genoa on that coast, and I wanted to come to this coast, and that was the top and bottom of it. I would have liked to have come when the weather was nice and when it was sunny and bright, so I could get the drone up. Drone's not very good in low light, so there's no point sending it up. However, there's a pizzeria there, and we'll walk down to the sea. All good. Now, I was going to go to this pizzeria that is like... It's because I moved camera and I lost balance. My brain didn't compute what was happening. Don't know if I can get out down here. Well, I can. I don't think I'm supposed to, but I can. Yeah, so I was going to go to this pizzeria,
Then I thought, there's been something missing from this trip. Something that happens on every trip. And that's an Indian. So I'm going for an Indian, but let me show you where we are. So that's the pizzeria. As you can see, it's starting to get dark. Got a few palm trees and down to the sea. God, burping. It would be amazing on this beach. I've just had a full can of Red Bull in about 10 seconds. So it's coming back on me. But yeah, this beach in the summer, big golden sands. There's all, let me show you, like kids stuff all the way along there as well. I think it'd be absolutely amazing on here, to be fair. It is actually raining as well, which is not good. But if you were further back, or maybe if we've got the drone up, you can actually see the mountains as well in the background. I need to stop being obsessed with these bloody mountains. But what I'm saying is there's not many beaches like this with beautiful golden sands, although they look a bit like grey sands at the moment because it's grey, but they've then got a backdrop of mountains. Not that you can see them. Oh. I've got big plans for today. I was going to do some really good stuff with you and show you some really good stuff. I feel like I'm not going to say it, I've not let you down. I just feel like it could have been better. But this morning started off a bit because everything was shut. Then that made me want to come over here, and I've gone up to the mountains, which I wanted to do, so that's good. I'm pleased about that. Shoes are coming off. And also, let's see how cold this is. Friggin' hell, that is freezing, man. That is mega cold. This is still the Atlantic, isn't it? No, not the Atlantic, idiot. Mediterranean, innit? So it should be relatively-ish warm. Not in March though, I suppose. I only put my feet in and then that's it, back out again. Just so I can say I've done it. But, I'm gonna have sandy shoes now. But, it's just something I wanted to do for me. Like, at the end of the day, I do all these videos, and it is for me because I do enjoy exploring, you know I do. But I also like to see the places and like immerse myself in them. That's a good word, immerse myself in them. But I don't know, it's very easy just to drive about or mooch about. Like this morning, that's exactly what I was doing. I was just mooching. I was just like, food, buildings, and I wanted to come and see stuff. So I am glad I've come here because I've been on the east coast of Italy and I've been on the west coast of Italy. I've been the northern mountains and the middle mountains. Where else have I been? I've been to Pompeii. So the only place in Italy now is the southern part of Italy I've never been to. So that is where I want to go in the future. Although, I don't know if I told you this or if I was telling somebody else, the car hire people said you can't get insurance for cars in the south of Italy through car hire companies. So, it's a bit worrying. I'd like to go to Sicily though. And what's the other one called? Begins with a C. I think it's got a big... Or is it Sardinia? I'd like to go to those places as well. But, like I said, it's just somewhere different to come. I know it's not particularly great to watch, but the behind the scenes videos aren't always going to be like, wow, look at this, it's amazing. Sometimes they're going to be like, oh look, he's there. And that it can't be like amazing, amazing, amazing. I just can't do it. It's not possible. So anyway, let's go and find an Indian. I don't mean like a little Indian man called Parjeev or something like that. I mean an Indian food place. I'm an idiot. Right, so I've walked, my car's parked about 18 miles down there, but I've walked up here because it says there's an Indian up here somewhere. If I don't end up having an Indian, I don't really mind so much. I want to see what I can find up here though. I don't know what it is about Mondays in Italy. I was looking on the map for Indians and they're all shut. Like, weirdly shut on a Monday. Everything opens on Tuesday. It don't really make sense. But this looks nice up here. This, like, street bit. I don't know what, something looks like it's going on, maybe. Yeah, a bit further up there, it looks like there's maybe a stage or something. I'm not quite sure. But there's lots of different places to eat. It all looks very nice. Like a lot of the places I've driven through have looked a bit scabby, but I think I came the wrong way around. Came like through the industrial estates. But if you look in there, so right, all the stuff looks decent, but we're not wanting ice cream and puddings and things like that. We're definitely just after something. I don't mind something spicy. I haven't had something proper spicy for a while, although that's a burger place. A nice looking burger place, although it's empty, which I always think's a bad sign. But anyway, it's dropped a lot cooler. It's 13 degrees, it says up on there now. Oh, that's a sports shop. I could have done with that for a hoodie. Let me see what prices are like. It's going to be expensive in here because this is all Armani. Yeah, ain't buying Armani. In fact, is it an Armani shop? Like literally everything in there is Armani. I'm not bothered. I just want something to knock about in. Maybe, I don't know, 30, 40 quid, not 195. Anyway, I'll see what I can find further up here. Yeah, it does seem like there's been some sort of concert or something on over here. So I don't know what it is. Can't tell you, but it all looks nice round here. Like, looked after again. Right, it's not a concert. I've worked out what it is. It's some sort of presidential election or election stuff, because it's got it all written down the sides. Presidente, Elezione and all that. Something similar to that anyway. Maybe not exactly that. But there is food places around, but there's a lot of the same sort of things. I want something different. Anyway, I'm going to shut up mumbling on about food as usual. Oh, this is my sort of shop look. Copious amount of Nike trainers. This is definitely my thing. I would have a good amount of those if I had the chance. Oh, there's more around there, more my style ones as well. I like those high tops, but where are they? I'm more of a classic Nike Max kind of guy. But yeah, I do like my trainers. There are hoodies in there. I don't know if I just want a plain Nike hoodie though. I want something a bit different and special. I don't mean like expensive and special. I mean like, there's a hoodie I've got and I've had it for years and it's like my favourite hoodie. It's got writing over the sleeves and you've probably seen it in videos. I wore it to Belgium like 6 years ago and I've still got it now. And it's because it's comfy. But I just like it because I got it from Poland and I've never seen the brand or anything before. Just liked it. So I got it, and that's not like me because I am very brand orientated. I'm a bad one for that, but I don't know. I just want something like that. All right, we get into more like foodie places. The only thing is, I have a feeling the Indian places I've been looking at are more like kebab places that have got like Indian stuff in them, and that's definitely not what I want. What is this? Is it a bookies and a food place at the same time? What is that all about? You can get scratch cards, bet on the horses and racing and all sorts, but then come and have a peek. That's weird. I've never seen anything like that before. But yeah, something else I was thinking the other day. I think it's like I'm in a very thoughtful mood at the moment. Well, not thoughtful as I'm being thoughtful. Thoughtful as in I'm thinking about stuff. But I've noticed we are in the UK, out of all the countries I've been to, petrol stations are the only place in the UK where you can get drinks at like 24 hours a day. And go and get food and drinks. Like, over here, they're all self-service. Apart from the big ones on the motorway, but like, in the UK, they're all over, and we're so lucky for that. The amount of times I've needed something and had to go to a petrol station because of it. It's weird that they don't do it elsewhere. Anyway, just something I was thinking about. Really random.
Now I've done the same as I always do. I've walked and walked and walked and made my way into what looks like a bit of a ropey area. It didn't bother me. Like, I am heading towards what I think is an Indian, but I'm not sure. But we've gone past all the touristy bits and we're now in the Italian ghetto. Oh, something else I've been told about that makes sense now. So earlier on, you know, I was saying about how people were staring at me constantly, looking at me constantly. So when I went back up to my room, there was a guy stood outside and he started speaking to me in Italian, and I was like, sorry, I don't really understand what you're saying. I got some of what he was saying, but he said, are you not cold? I said, well, no, not really. It's not even that cold. It was like 14 degrees at this point. Not cold at all. He said, you wear shorts, we wear coats. And it's that. That's what it is. That's why everyone's been looking at me, because I'm wearing t-shirts and shorts. So, it makes sense, really. They just think I'm fucking nuts. Right, did I know I would be correct? So they do Indian stuff, like tandoori chicken and things like that. It's not really what I want, and it's like a scabby takeaway with seating in it. I don't know. I think there might be another one up here, so we'll have a look up here for that one first. Although I think that might have been it. Oh no, oh no, maybe it wasn't that. Anyway, I'll have a look a bit further up here, and if not, I'm gonna have to get something from there. So you'd think there'd be something like that around here. There's another like kebab place up there. There's another like not really Indian place, but then you've got things like Chinese supermarkets and stuff, and usually that's the sort of place that you get all those sorts of food places, and they're generally the best ones as well. But it doesn't seem like there's very much up here. Now I've walked round and round. I don't know if I want to go back to that place, if I'm being honest, because I don't know, something felt a bit off with it. I don't think it'll be like meat on the bone and stuff like that. It's just not what I want. This place is New York food. I don't think I want New York food, because it's not even, it's nothing, is it? It's like English food. Oh, I don't know what to do. I sound like a spoiled child. But you know when you have something in your head that you want, and it's sort of like you stick to that, and that's what you're gonna have. That's what I've done, and now I can't. So I just feel a bit, but I feel like there's been a lot of me talking into camera and then just showing you in front of me. There's not really been very much to look at. So, looking like I'm gonna have to go back up there. Right, so I ended up getting a burger. It hadn't come yet. I've never seen 500ml cans of Coke though. That is a first for me. That's a big can of Coke. Still ended up getting 2 of them. I've just almost got myself in big trouble. Right, I've got to be careful because there's copyrighted music in here. But I just messaged. I can't. I'm gonna have to tell you when I come out of here. I'll show you what food I've got, but I'm gonna get done for it. All that nonsense about needing a curry, and I ended up with this. I still can't get over those, to be fair. But what I was saying was, and I had to be careful because who's behind me then. I went across the corner, and it's a bit like the ghetto around here. I'm not gonna lie. It's a bit scary, and it doesn't bother me things like that. But I was messaging someone and telling them where I was, and I said, oh, it's a bit like the ghetto, and took a photo. I wasn't taking a photo specifically of anyone. However, a group of lads that were stood in front of me saw me take the photo, and they surrounded me, and they asked me why I was taking photos, and I said I wasn't, and luckily I deleted the pictures before they had a chance to look at my phone, so I was all right. I have still got the pictures because they were in deleted, and I've restored them, so I'll show you the picture. I don't know if I want to, it's on a live photo, and you can see them coming towards me. I don't know whether I'll be able to show you the live picture within a video. I'll try my best. All right, when I came out of that food place, all those lads were still there, and they watched me. And as I started to walk in a certain direction, they all turned and started to follow me. So I did.
what I always think is the best thing to do when you get people following you, and like if you're outnumbered especially. So I literally, say they were all behind me, I just literally turned straight around and walked straight back towards them, and they just walked straight around me. Didn't say a word, didn't say a thing at all. And I always think it shits them up, because they've got strength in numbers. When there's a few of them, they've got strength in numbers. But if you just turn around and walk with a bit of passion, I don't really mean like, ooh, let's walk towards it. No, I don't mean that. I mean, that's not passion, is it? If that's passion, then there's something not happening. But no, just full on, like you've got a reason to turn around, and they all shit their pants. Absolutely shit their pants. So I'm gonna head back to the car now. They've all gone. I'm miles away from them now, so we're all good. Right, I'm in bed. I've just got back from going to the seaside. I think it's been a bit weird, this trip. And I don't know if you've noticed, since the first day we went to that amazing place with the waterfalls. It was brilliant. It was really good. Then I went exploring and I fell. I had a fall. But it wasn't that bad. It hurt. It winded me, if anything. I didn't mention it because I was a bit embarrassed, if anything. I wasn't really being dangerous. It wasn't even that dangerous. I just slipped. It was just a slip. And I landed on grass and everything like that. It was fine. But it winded me. But then the next day, I just didn't feel right. And I slept for the big chunk of the day. And that's why you hardly got any footage out of me, because one, I was tired, but two, I ache, I hurt all over, like all down my back and my legs and my feet and everything, like my neck. It just feels rubbish. And then I went out again, and I came back really tired again. And then today, I'd got big plans for it being really good and showing you all these good places, and it's sort of just gone a bit wrong. So I am sorry. I just feel like the behind the scenes hasn't been as good as some. Like the first day, I think was really good, but I just don't think it's been as good. Which is weird because I've sort of had almost more time. But I think what I've done is not overworked myself, but I've put the exploring first. Like I've said before, it's getting that balance between the main channel videos, but I think I've had to this time. Like, I could have gone out again tonight. I could have gone and done another explore tonight and only done one last night. Two the first night, one last night and another one. But I just thought it was so much more effective, like time-wise, to just go and do it all in one go. So, like I said, I think things happen organically. You can't plan it. You don't know how it's going to be. You don't know how long things are going to take. You don't know how tired you're going to be. And I have been really tired. But don't worry, because all the people are like, oh, you're going to burn yourself out. You're going to burn yourself out. And yeah, maybe these 3 or 4 days, I am burnt out now. I'm tired. But when I get back home, I've already put all 4 videos together. So I just need to like watch them through and trim them up and do the sound. It's not that much of a big deal now. However, I can then just chill. I can chill. I can do that in my own time. As long as I've got one for Sunday, because I've already got Tuesday's tomorrow's video is already edited. That's just reminded me I need to do the thumbnail for it. That's the only thing I've got to do today. But that's done. So I don't need to worry about Tuesday's video. I need to do something for Thursday, but there's going to be no rush to do that. So therefore, I could even do that on Friday, give me an extra day. So don't worry about me burning myself out in that way. Yeah, obviously, I'm overtired when I've been exploring, but then I've got 4 weeks before I go away again. So I'm fine. But look, I am tired. My eyes are a mess. They're red. I am very tired. But I do it for you. I do it for me because I love it. I love doing it. I love doing it. But I do it for you because I know you enjoy it as well. And that's why I get a bit disappointed sometimes when things don't quite work out as I wanted them to. Good morning. I'm up. I'm feeling not too bad to say it's 6 o'clock in the morning. but I've got to go to the airport and I've got to go now. So let's get out the door. If you're ever coming here, come to this place, B&B La Casa de Ego or Ago Apartamento Deluxe. So good, so nice. Like, they give you private parking, not this bit where I'm parked though. It's all secured up. It's just really good, really good. I've just got to stick my keys back in this box and we're sorted. One sec. Right. Oh God, I'm dropping stuff. Right, let's get out, get to the car and go. So I've not even, oh God. I can tell I'm not awake yet because I'm getting it wrong side of the car. I've not got my bag packed or anything yet. It takes an hour and 15 minutes to get to the airport from here, which is too bad. Oh God. But that's if we're on time, there's no traffic or anything like that. Then we've got to get some diesel, pack the bag, drop the car off by 8. So that's an hour and a half. So we've got 15 minutes to play with. Then if I get there at 8, my flight goes at 10 to 10. So I've got an hour and 50 to get through security. That should be fine. That shouldn't be an issue. It's just getting the car back on time. We'll be fine. I've often got there half an hour later, so it's not an issue. The issue is wearing filthy clothes to go to the airport. Wearing 1, 2, 3 pairs of shorts, so your bag's not absolutely rammed. That's the nightmare. Right, for 62 miles we're on this same road. We're just leaving the town now. So it's a pretty straightforward way of getting back, which is good. No messing about, worrying about if I'm going to miss a turn and stuff like that. It's 62 miles on here. I think it's a 73 mile trip, so it's not that bad. So foot down, get there as quick as I possibly can, get the car sorted, and then get off to the airport. It's been a really good trip. Like, I've enjoyed it, but I don't know whether I've maximised it, but I think it's because I was so tired. I am still so tired. I think you can just see, just in my face, like, I'm tired. I need to get home and get in my own bed and just do nothing for a few weeks again. It does tire me out, but it doesn't burn me out in the long term. It just maybe does in the short term, so don't worry. Right, we're pretty much through the mountains. We've got about 40 minutes to go. There's a I wish you could see that. There's a beautiful house behind all these barriers that you're not going to be able to see. Big house. But then, you might. I just moved it that way just to see if I could see it. Oh, we might see it now. Oh, you can just about see it there. Not very well though. But as you can see, look at that. What a day it's going to be today. It's going to be beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. All the clouds coming over the tops of the mountains. It's going to be a lovely day. And we're going to be back in the UK. But it has been really good. Like, I know I sound like I've been a bit negative at times, but that's because I just want the best. I want the best for you guys. And it's been good. I've really enjoyed this trip. I really have enjoyed this trip. I've done things that I never expected I'd be able to do, like going into that village. Look at the cloud there though. How weird does that look? I know it's not very focused. There we go. It looks so strange, that. But yeah, it looks like we're going into the clouds now, so there's not going to be any point showing you anything up here because it's just going to be grey, like proper grey. Right, we're having a bit of a nightmare. The little road to sort of turn off onto the next road we're going onto is shut. So we've now got to go right up this way in this awful traffic and then back down the opposite way, back down to where we need to go. Now the problem with that is we were cutting it fine as it was. We're supposed to be back there at 8 o'clock and it's 8:19 now, it's saying. 40 minutes to go 14 miles. That is not good. That is not good at all. But yeah, we're not far away at all. We're just sort of stuck. I'm going to go this way to come right back this way. At least the other side of the road, they're going quite quick. It's just this side of the road. I'm guessing it's to get into Rome and to the centre of Rome. It's, what day is it? Tuesday morning. People going to work. It's like 7:40 a.m. Yeah, so people getting into work for like 9 o'clock, 8:30, 9 o'clock. So as long as we can get over that side, we should be all right. But I just need to hurry up and get over there, really. Right, car filled up. Jesus Christ, that's bumpy. I am 44 minutes late to drop the car back so far, because I haven't done it yet. We are at the airport, literally just got here. However, it is also an hour and 5 minutes until my flight. So I've got 30 minutes until the gate, or 35 minutes until the gate shuts. I'm not through security yet. I'm not handed the car back in or anything. It's a rush, it's a nightmare. I just need to hurry up and crack on and get there. But the thing is, I'm sat in this traffic and everything is taking longer than it should. But it is what it is. If I miss the flight, I miss the flight. There's nothing I can do about it. It's just one of those things, isn't it? Right, car dropped off. Got 45 minutes till my flight takes off. Not till I've got to be there. So that means I've got 15 minutes to get to the airport, because the buses aren't in service. They brought me on a bus from the airport to the car place. Luckily, it's less than a mile, but it's a walk that I could do without. So anyway, I've got to get to the airport, get through security, get to the gate. I've got 15 minutes. What a fucker. Wow. Right, looks like they're waiting. Jesus, looks like they're waiting for me. I can't film proper because I don't want them to see me filming them. God, there's someone making a racket over there. Anyway, I'm here. It's honestly a good job I'm good at packing that bag, because I've just had to leg it through. I've had to take all my stuff out and put it back in again. Right, where am I going? And I'm at the back of the queue. Yes. I don't care about queues. I'll stay sat down anyway, right until the last second, like these people are doing. But we've done it, we're here, and we're not going to miss the flight. So, final, like, going through this gate here is 9:20. It's currently 9:19. Not like me at all to leave it to the last second. The thing is, there's a McDonald's there. I could have done with just like a drink or something. I don't get this in airports. Although there's a machine over there. I could get a drink and I could get something on the plane, but I don't know why they don't make it so they put something in place that you can get to food and drink while you're in here. But I don't know, some airports are like that. Right, I hope you've enjoyed behind the scenes. I hope it's not been, this last day hasn't been a bit boring, because I don't feel like I've filled it with loads and loads of stuff. I've just not been physically, mentally able to do it. I've been so tired, and you've told me to not go mad, and I could have gone on and on and on and made things even worse, but I haven't. So I hope you've enjoyed it, and on to the next trip, which should be France.